So what's up, guys? Today I'm gonna talk about leather sheets, and more specific for the Bravo EDC from Bark River Knives. So, so I bought this knife right here, and it came with this beautiful leather sheath. I really like the way it kind of goes in very deep, and the way it looks very modern, and it looks nice. So I was really happy with this sheath right here. And but after probably, I don't know, two weeks or maybe a little more, I started noticing that I was cutting the stitching from the inside every time I was putting my knife in there. So I ended up cutting the belt loop right here and turned this into a pocket sheath. I sent one of these already to Bark River Knives, like probably, I don't know, a month ago, for the warranty, because it happened the same thing as this one. And it was just about a week or 2 weeks of using that knife, I mean that sheath. So of course I have more Bark River Bravo EDC, so I'm using this sheath on my hip. So I have to be very careful every time I resheath, and then see, that way I don't cut that. So that really bothers me. So because I use it every day, and I'm pulling it out and putting it back in, and I always have to be extremely careful. Not like this one right here. It's hard to tell, but I mean, it's hard to see, but let me show you with some light right here. See, so you can see inside that the knife has been cutting a little bit, and also the stitching inside the thread. But on this one, it won't happen. This won't come off because the leather is all the way to the side. So I really like this sheath, but I don't use it for my Bravo EDC because it kind of rides very high. I don't like that. So I really love this sheath, but that's my only complaint right there. I know they could have done better on this sheath, because this is a leather sheet that I bought from Knife Ship Free, and it just came in today, and look at how it is. And I'm planning to use this one with this knife right here, with this Bravo EDC. And I also bought this, but this is from DLT, and this is an ambush Dakota. And see, and look at the way this one is on the back. See, stitching here, I was like, no, I don't like that. It's gonna be the same thing, but then I saw that it's all the way to the side, so I really like that. And then I like this design more than this one that came from Knife Ship Free. I like more the back. I like more this back right here, but instead of this one. But in the front, I prefer this design over this. So I'm also using this sheath. This is from LT, and I added an extra rivet, you know, just for the loop because it's like 4-inch long. So, and now it rides pretty close to my hip, and it also looks nice. So, but this is like more for bushcraft, you know, when you go into the woods it looks nice, but when you're like in the city, I prefer this leather sheets. So okay. And I also bought this, but this is for pocket. This is a Phoenix E12, and it fits pretty good in there. And I forgot the name for this one, but there are two. This is the largest one. The other one is the small one. I just forgot the name, but I'm gonna put it in the description down below so you guys can. I bought this at a Knives Ship Free. This also from Knives Ship Free. And this, I'm sorry, this one from Knives Ship Free, and this is from DLT. Okay, I bought this from LT, right? And this sheath right here is for the PSK EDC, but it also fits the Bravo EDC. But I just don't like the way it goes. You know, that's why I don't use this one much. But I do use this one because this in the woods is cool. But to be honest, I'm kind of disappointed with this sheet only because of the belt loop. But I really like the way it looks, the way the knife rides in there. I mean, to me it looks pretty modern, and classic, and looks nice to my eye. I wish that this leather sheath had this type of belt loop instead of just, you know, like up here it's okay. I don't have any problems with the top part. It's only right here where all the problem is, and that's really annoying because you have to be very careful every time you pull it out or you put it back in there. I just hate that. And this is now a pocket sheet. It's no longer a belt sheet, but and then I still have one at Bark River Knives. They're fixing for me because the same thing happened. So I have to be very careful. And the thing is that once this thing is on your belt and you're wearing it, it's like it's hard to see, you know. You just have to be very careful all the time you pull it out. And if you're doing this at least three times a day, that's annoying. That's terrible. Like, and that's only one out, one in, one out, one in. So it's 3 times. So this becomes 6 times. You have to be very careful, and I use it every day. Okay, so that's why I'm taking it out and putting it back in like 2 or 3 times a day at least at my work. So I hope they do better with that. If they see this video, they can fix that problem right here. I mean, I don't think it will take that much. Leave like an extra piece of leather here just to stitch it here and here, and that will solve the problem, just like this one, the one from DLT Ambush Dakota. I mean, it will solve the problem, and will save time to everyone and money, because I sent one, maybe somebody else already sent theirs to Bark River, and they have to, you know, fix that, and that takes time, money, and I don't know, I'm just saying, you know. But other than that, it's a great sheath. All right, thank you guys for watching. See you next time.